Could you live like this, the way they lived in the 1820's? You'd build a fire and cook your own food in the fireplace. You'd spend hours chopping and cutting wood to get your own firewood. There was no electricity, no grocery stores, no running water. To make a fence, you'd hand split a bunch of log rails and then stack them up just perfectly. You'd have to grow your own food in a garden like this one. These are some medicinal herbs: comfrey and echinacea, yarrow, garlic chives, walking onions, asparagus, and a whole lot more. Anyway, we are at the Daniel Boone homestead, or this is his home at the end of his life. It's this big stone building over here, and they have a village around it, so we get to see how they lived a little bit. They grew burdock, maybe? That's a pretty amazing plant. I have a lot of good things to say about burdock. We use it in burn care. I don't even know that plant. Maybe flax? So you could grow your own linen. Yeah, that's the actual home, I think. But here's a log cabin. So you'd be hewing your own board, your own logs, to get these dovetail joints on the log cabin. Mortaring together your own stones to build a chimney. So you could cook in a fireplace like that one I showed you at the beginning. This is the old Daniel Boone house up close. A lot of beautiful stonework. They have air conditioning on it now. I think you can see the joint of the stonework here at the corner. I love how the older houses have all this beautiful trim work. This tablet marks the Daniel Boone home, where Colonel Daniel Boone lived and died on September 26th, 1820. But look at this. This is really fancy. The shutters look newer, but probably that's similar to what they would have had originally. Another way you could make a fence is make a stone fence like this one. They just piled rocks up day after day until they had a fence tall enough to keep their animals in. Okay, this is the back side of the house. Love these stone steps. And the porch. Look at that. That is probably original timbers on there that are standing there since the house was built in 1804 or 1803 by Daniel Boone's son. And so I think these timbers are original with the notches. It's hard to explain what I'm seeing, but that's really old timbers. Here they patched it and put a pretty white wall on there that doesn't look anything like the original. Anyway, here's another log cabin building. It looks like a furniture making or something. A joiner's shop. Constructed of hand-hewn walnut logs, this shop came from Flint Hill, Missouri. Most settlers were skilled enough to build their own homes. Joiners were specialty craftsmen who used friction and the natural strength of the wood to make furniture, window frames, coffins, and more. They could also be hired out to build barns and houses. Joiners did all this work without nails, screws, or glue. Well, they made this door with nails. But a lot of that is joinery. These dovetail joints. Not really seeing inside there very well. But beautiful joints there that just hold together, even almost 200 years later. Anyway, a lot of interesting things here at the Daniel Boone homestead. But I got here too late in the day and they already closed up a lot of shops, so I don't even know what each of these buildings would be showcasing. But things like blacksmithing and the like. So tell me in the comments if you'd enjoy cooking your food in a fireplace like this one.